In this week's edition of Arlington Sentinel News, we take a look at the Eclipse event hosted by UTA,
as well as how Arlington is planning a comprehensive stormwater plan.
And finally, we will see how UTA is celebrating Asian Pacific American History Month.
Welcome to Arlington Sentinel News. I'm Natalie Finley.
And I'm Shawnee Singe. Thank you for joining us. Let's put on some protective wear as we watch this rare event take place. Our reporter, Sydney Porter, has more.
Watch as everyone around the world, including UTA, stand together as one to watch the solar eclipse April 8th, 2024. This event happens almost every 300 years, so this explains why it was so important to witness this 3-minute and 50-second phenomena wherever you happen to be in the world. Something like this, a solar eclipse that happens every, how many years? 20-something years?
So solar eclipses themselves happen around every 18 months. But 70% of our Earth's covered in water. So eclipses often happen where it is not accessible, whether that be in the middle of the ocean or remote places of the Earth. It's very rare for solar eclipses like this to occur in such populated areas that are easy to travel to.
Wow.
So the next solar eclipse in the continental United States won't be until 2044, and the next total solar eclipse won't happen in this exact area again, through the DFW area, until another 300 years, something crazy like that.
Considering the rarity of this event, I not only spoke to staff, but the students and volunteers who have driven from all over the DFW Metroplex just to be on our campus to witness this incredible event.
I'm Alexander Reyes, and I'm here volunteering at the planetarium. We're getting ready for the eclipse right now. I'm very excited because it's the very first eclipse I've ever seen in my life. So hopefully the clouds clear up and we can finally see its totality, and everybody's excited, and I'm excited for it.
Sydney Porter, Arlington Sentinel News.
If you want to witness the next eclipse, mark your calendar for 2044.
All right, now let's go to the trivia question for this show, where we ask you, the audience, questions about Arlington. Since everything is bigger in Texas, we ask,
what historical statue is tall enough to fit inside the AT&T Stadium?
Is it Christ the Redeemer, Spring Temple Buddha, the Statue of Liberty, or the Motherland Calls? Stick around to the end of the show to find out. When we come back, we'll hear how Arlington is planning a comprehensive stormwater plan
and a preview of the upcoming local election, so sit tight and we'll be right back.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
The Arlington City Council talked about the stormwater plan on Monday. Here's Gervani White on the story.
On April 9th, 2024, the Arlington City Council had a meeting that was open to the public that discussed the comprehensive stormwater plan. It's a plan that includes many implementations and strategies that can help many areas that are at risk of flooding. The plan tackles on preventing further pollution and improved drainage. Compliance includes having inspections for industrial permits and automotive-related businesses.
Water pollution, I think, takes a big toll on the animal life out there, whether if it's marine or if you just see a duckling out there.
There are many projects providing assistance with the floods, such as the California Lane Drainage Improvements Project. The plan is in phase 1 right now, with the construction being done to improve any areas at risk of flooding.
And my job is, we vote on policy for the city, like city ordinance. City ordinance kind of like a law for the city.
They also have ways of educating the public with stormwater education and outreach, so citizens of Arlington know how they can stay safe.
then also help a lot of constituent and issue concerned with the city, anything with core services like public safety, infrastructure, Arlington property tax.
Gravani White, Arlington Sentinel News.
If you want to participate in any future council meetings, check out the official website at arlington.gov.
We are in election season again, this time local elections. 4 seats in the Arlington City Council are up for elections this May. Districts 1 and 2 represent the northern and southwestern portions of the Arlington, while Districts 6 and 7 are at-large districts representing the entire city. Early voting begins on Monday, April 22nd and will run through April 30th. Information on early voting locations and schedules is available at votetexas.gov.
Okay guys, after this break, we will get to see how UTA is celebrating Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.
And after that, we'll go over the community calendar and find out what historical statue is tall enough to fit inside the AT&T Stadium. Stick around to find out after this break.
COVID-19 has changed how we show up and show out with our family. Now it's time to take the first step that lets us get back to talking smack with a side of mac and cheese. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts. As COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions. Should I get it? Is it safe?
Should I wait?
It's smart to question. Now, get the facts at getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when vaccines are available to you.
This past Monday, various Asian UTA organizations celebrated Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. Here's Brian Barron with the event coverage.
Earlier this Monday, 4 organizations put together a celebration of their respective cultures for Asia Pacific American Heritage Month, entitled One Night in Asia. This event comprised of 4 UTA organizations, including the Vietnamese Student Association, the Indian Student Association, the Nepali Student Association, and finally, the Korean Culture Association.
It's a showcase, so it's basically a chance for all the Asian organizations to kind of just like showcase like their talents. It can be anything from poetry readings to fashion shows to dance routines, anything like that to just like show their culture.
At the event itself, various Asian music from different cultures can be heard in the background, as well as various snacks and drinks served outside the Bluebonnet Ballroom. During the event, various members of the different organizations participating put on performances that they felt represented their cultures.
And I was really glad to be the part of NSA, Nepali Student Association, to be able to represent our culture. And we also got to get out of our comfort zone, like individual comfort zone, and to be able to represent it like in front of all the other many people. So it was a really good and glad opportunity.
Finally, with all the great performances that night, we wanted to see what their favorite performance was that didn't include their own.
And the one that stuck out to me the most was the dance by the Modern Dancing Club. I believe it was. Yes, they were really good.
Ooh, I think the Nepalese Student Association. So I actually really enjoy their performances, just because it's a little break from the typical dance routines.
Brian Barron, Arlington Sentinel News.
If you are interested in joining any of these organizations, visit mabsorg.campuslabs.com. And now for some fun events coming up this week. On April 13th, the Texas Street Food Festival will be from noon to 8 p.m. at Texas Live.
Then on April 14th, Mavs on the Town, Chicago, the Chicago Musical, will be performing at the AT&T Performing Arts Center in Dallas.
And on the 16th, there will be the Tinkercad workshop located at the Fab Lab in UTA Central Library, room 109.
Okay, let's get back to the trivia question. I don't know about you guys, but I want to know what the answer is, so let's find out.
Here's a recap of the question we asked earlier. What historical statue is tall enough to fit inside the AT&T Stadium? Is it Christ the Redeemer, Spring Temple Buddha, the Statue of Liberty, or the Motherland Calls? What do you think it is?
Okay, I want to say Statue of Liberty just because like America, patriotic, whatever. Also, I think realistic. I don't know the size of the other ones.
Okay.
But I feel like the Liberty isn't that large.
I'm thinking the Statue of Liberty too.
And we'll find out. All right, now that we've had time to think, here's the answer. It's going to be the Statue of Liberty, so we were right.
All right, guys, that's it for today. Again, I'm Shawnice Inge.
And I'm Natalie Finley. Make sure to follow us on all social media at Arlington Sentinel News or go to our website at arlingtonsentinelnews.com. Thank you for joining us.